in the lower bracket final. Sonik defeating Nident and Neutron was defeated by Foggy 2-0. His first loss in this qualifier. Cash had a long way through the lower bracket, surprisingly losing to Todd, but then stepping up his game. 2-1 versus Starshape. 2-1 yesterday over Neutron, a must-see series. Another 2-0 over Todd. Will he continue his run? He hasn't lost a single game today. Will it be the first one here? He has to win 3 games this time if he wants to follow Foggy. Or will we send 2 Ukrainian Night Elves? That's the question here. Stat-wise, it looks good for Cash. 56% versus Night Elf is okay. Almost the same as Sonik versus Orc. Of course, these numbers are a little screwed because previous patches are calculated in there as well. But in direct comparison, almost 60% of the games go to Cash. 11-4 in series, 28-16 in matches. And the last encounter was won by Cash as well. 2-0 in the Masters Coliseum Western Open Qualifier. But that is 2 months ago, 2.5 months ago. Things have changed a lot. And the results, we will see it in a few minutes. Game number 1, starting now.
And once again, it's going to be the question of the Keeper of the Grove. How strong is he going to be? How can you answer him? The hero here for Sonik does not change. Same can be said for Cash earlier as he took out Todd. He was going for the Blade Master and is doing that here as well. We saw a bit of a resurgence of the Farseer in this patch, but Cash in general doesn't seem to be the biggest Farseer player. We go on to Echo Isles as the first map, a map that used to be vetoed a lot by the Night Elves. You give up map control early to the Orc because of the nature of your strategy, which is Talons. But this is the new patch, guys. Seriously, I have not seen a single standard game of Talons in all of the new patch. It's just gone.
Yeah, Neutron played it yesterday, wasn't it? No, Neutron played it at some point. I have seen Talons, but they didn't work too well, to be honest. So, yeah, Night Elf versus Orc is a lot of fun in 1.30. I mean, today we have seen Mountain Giants, and they worked out really, really well. Does Sonik know about this? Is he following in the footsteps of Joshishi earlier today? We'll see about that. Keeper with a massive six-pack here, trying to harass, not working out too well. Ring of Protection for the Blade Master, not off to a great start. Sonik is tacking, Cash is tacking. So far, so good.
Keeper being annoying, wants to harass the peons here, but he's going to take quite a bit of damage from the burrows. Blade Master, what can he do in the meantime? Not too much. He's actually going to come back to put damage on this Keeper. But all of the peons are surviving. That's pretty good. A couple of them are in the burrows, so there you are. Not getting the lumber from for a little while. But this Keeper harass, fairly underwhelming so far.
Yeah, I agree. No impact at all on this game. He's down to 50% as well. Cash is keeping tabs with Grunt right clicks, Blade Master right clicks. And of course, you can entangle him, but there's always gonna be Windwalk, and the backstab is pretty good. So the Ring of Protection actually helping here in this early scenario.
Going for the Circlet and the Claws as well. Here we go. Those are some items that fit the Blade Master perfectly. And the Keeper's really starting to take quite a bit of damage. Speed Scroll, but there is the Entangle that's going to keep him back. And essentially a waste of a Speed Scroll. Or can he actually get in front? Can he still force the kill here?
Whoa!
Ooh, okay.
That was close. That was real close. And this early game for Cash is pretty phenomenal. Making no real mistakes so far. Putting on the pressure on Sonik, who is really crippled. Has to use a lot of Moon Wells here. Gets level 2 finally. But the Moon Juice is completely gone. Nighttime will last for some time. Oh, he finds the expansion.
Oh, wow. The timing. Oh, my goodness. Easy cancel. Archers, by the way. 6.
Huh. A lot.
Is this
Hippo Rider?
Hippo Riders?
Oh man, Cash was defeated in a qualifier before 3 years ago by Hippo Riders. It was the absolute surprise. It was Foggy back then. And since then, Cash has never really been the same if you ask me. Like, before,
That's true.
he was top 2 Europe, or like, top 3 maybe, with Hawk, with maybe Warchief Ridge. But when that happened, it kind of broke him.
But the new approach, of course, isn't the same. The way it happened then was the blindside strategy,
Yes.
supply block, all that. It was a legendary game, a crazy game. Kind of signaled the rise, the beginning of the rise of Foggy. His meteoric rise, indeed. But it's tier 3, and it is one Ancient of Wind.
Forces are under attack.
Is this like marksmanship, Hippo Riders?
There's no Huntress Hall. It's double Engine of Wind now. It could
Okay.
just be mass range. Or he's going, like, late Huntress Hall? I don't know. We have a fight here with the Shadow Hunter second. Good damage on the Blade Master, getting rid of one archer, but that's okay. And here's Cash with the first Headhunter, but against his archers, doesn't do too much. Oh, catches it with the Entangle. Big one. Taking out the damage, or one of the damage dealers of this army.
Yeah, only the single Headhunter. Very interesting choice. I guess it's better than making more grunts.
Players' forces are under attack.
Is it,
So
though?
that's a certainty.
Against archers?
Yeah, I mean, you know that it's either gonna be Dryads or Talons coming, so I think
That's
it's
true.
better.
So what is it, Sonic? Tell us. Talents.
Yeah.
Mass range.
Okay. So it's 6 archers into Talons then.
Yeah, we've seen it from... it was Neutron versus Cash actually yesterday with this strategy, with the talents. And, of course, Cash won this 2-0. Entangle, this is level 2 for the Beastmaster. No Bash Bear today. Only lots of Quilbies. Oh! Sonic! Phenomenal surround on the Shadow Hunter. Is he able to pop him out? Yes, he is. But, man, what a sign of strength for the Night Elf here. Getting this run and getting another kill with the next Entangle.
Walker coming in now though, and now we have Spiritling, and suddenly getting those kills just became a lot more difficult. Also now he's out of mana, not to forget, and the Beastmaster with a good block, perhaps he's gonna be in danger. There's no mana for a Hex though, so he should be fine to get away from this. Quite the bloodbath here in the middle of the map in the mid-game.
Yes.
As both
Indeed.
players drop down to around 30.
A player's force.
No raiders available here, otherwise with another ensnare we could have gone for that kill, but no. Keeper trying to continue the harass. Level 1 Blade Master only, no level 3 Keeper here. Blade Master with a big potion of healing, another Entangle on another Headhunter, diminishing the damage once more.
But now he's in trouble. Nothing to save himself with. There's gonna be a Hex. There it is coming in. That's how he won against Todd with the hero kills, and once again he gets that hero kill. Double level up for him. Doesn't have too much mana though. But Ensnares might be ready again soon here from this one raider.
Ooh. Dodges it with a crow form. Can't really go for the heroes. They're too tanky. Tinker third now, but he can go for what's left on the battlefield. That's mostly archers. One more kill basically for free. Another Ensnare. Man, Cash is completely unchained as it seems. It was a great play by Sonic here, but the reaction was there almost instantly. And
I
so
like this
far,
a lot
so
as well.
good.
He's going south. He can go for the shop now. Can go for those consumables. Doesn't have too much gold, but can certainly go for the 1 scroll of healing. Or the invul. But actually, Sonic isn't even too far behind in supply. It looked like he lost way more there towards the end.
Yeah, it's 40 supply for Cash, who kind of forgot about the burrow again. That happened yesterday against Neutron as well. And Sonic on the other side at 40 supply himself. And with talents, of course, you can reproduce them rather quickly.
And now, going for the Ogre Magi. He should know that the Keeper is still dead. He is, right? Yeah, for a little bit longer. Only level 2. Still takes a while. And now we're gonna have Spiritling. We're gonna have a bit of Disenchant soon as well. Have it already. So, the strongest point of the Keeper seems like it's already kind of over.
Yeah, unless he gets level 5, of course. Level 6, of course. But that's a long way for him. Speed scroll disengagement. There's no disable except... Oh, well, an unlucky Ensnare from the creeps. Still a speed scroll. Is Masters done? Yes, it is. So, he gets this kill. Keeper is back. Still no level 3.
Nice entry positioning here across the map. Sees where Cash is going. Not that much of a surprise, I guess. He has so many camps left on his side. He can power creep pretty hard here. And the Blade Master can find some nice inventory. Some more nice inventory. My goodness. 3 claws of attack already, and almost level 3 as well.
But he will be up in the air for the longest time, and he wanted to go for headhunters. He's still going for headhunters. No, okay, I was waiting for the Kodo here. He got reinforced defenses, so the base rush for Sonik isn't easy at all. We have seen this yesterday. Kodo and headhunters soaking up a lot of supplies, so the army composition isn't only Raid or Walker anymore. That gives you more damage, more piercing, and the command aura, or the battle drums aura, but less control, less spirit link, less dispel. Or is it fewer? Tell me.
I know, I have to ask Stannis about that one.
Okay, claws plus 9, of course.
Oh my
4th
god.
claw of attack.
What the hell? That's plus 33.
Yep.
That's the highest I've seen in a while.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
By the way, not calculated into crit.
True.
Shadowhunter level 3 here. Was it heal wave or will we see serpent
Players'
wards?
forces are under attack.
I know that there was hex, but I'm not sure if we've seen heal wave.
Heal wave is so good though. Do you really want to give up on this? I mean, serpent wards are good, but the Blade Master, if you can keep him alive, but I guess he's gonna be spinning. We'll see. You can't cyclone serpent wards. We don't see any yet, so I don't think he does have it.
Oh, keeper!
Pop going for the keeper. He can't survive this. He's just dead.
He's just dead. 50 supply for Cash. He's cycloning everything now. But the Tinker is in trouble as well. Cyclone on the Blade Master to diminish the damage. But there is damage. And the second hero is gone as well. Full hero focus by Cash. And guess what? There's the third target. But he lets go of it. Wisp coming in for the detonate to prevent the dispels. There's not many walkers, as I said. But will Cyclone save him here against this monstrosity of a Blade Master?
So, that was the last dispel. And now the talent. Is it truly that time to shine? They don't have infinite mana anymore, to be honest. And you need to keep this Blade Master control. Otherwise, this is completely hopeless. He's finding a couple of Raider kills here. Here's one more. But the SH also has more healing to provide. Is it going to be the next hero kill here? He's going for the Beastmaster. The full surround. He has the invul, but he may just be able to hold that surround. And goes for the Hex, actually. The hero kills today from Cash are unbelievably strong. This one will take a little bit longer, but it will still be his, as the 7 seconds are almost over. And even without the Blade Master, this beastie boy will not be surviving. That's the kill. And that's the first map.
Wow. Ending this life in style. 121 critical strike. All 3 heroes dead. And he's cleaning the house even further with end snares. With the chase of the Blade Master. Level 4 for him. Level 4 for the SH. Sonik down to 22 supply. He gets stomped in the ground here.
Oh, this could be a dieback right here. If there's more snares. There's the one. SH reaching for the Hex. Doesn't have the mana, not just quite, but here's the block as well. And every swing from this blade hurts so much, especially the crit. Bye-bye.
Indeed, bye-bye. 3 talents remaining. 1 keeper is back. Tinker in production, but that was such a costly Beastmaster rebuy. And it ended up being a failure. Invul potion on the Blade Master, so we have one more beast mode for you. 50 supply for Cash, not breaking upkeep, not, yeah, of course he's replenishing his army, but that's about it. Not breaking upkeep to lose the gold, and now it's base race time.
A town is under siege.
Sonic Man, he's trying everything that he can, slim as his chances may be. But there's not too much dispel, at least, anymore for the Orc. Oh, tower's coming up, though. He does have reinforced defenses. Ooh. We've seen these fallback towers from humans for years now, but these are even scarier.
How, if they come up, I mean, at the moment they don't have fortified armor, but if they come up, how do you ever want to get rid of them? Maybe with Trian's Pocket Factory, but you need them in the defense, you need them in the fight. Pocket Factory insta-dead against all this magic damage, of course, and the siege damage. This is not looking good for Sonik at all. He climbed up to 38 supply, but everything is just falling. There's not much mana on the Shadowhunter anymore. Maybe a few kills on the plate, but Beast mode and snare, right clicks, boom! Critical strike for 172. And the altar is the busiest altar I've ever seen.
Tinker will survive this. And plant a pocket factory. That's pretty good against the towers, but I think, yeah, they're all gonna come up. This is looking like a Taker game right here. There's orc towers in your base, bro.
And the altar falls, and the Tinker's in the middle of everything. GG! 1-0 for Cash. Super
Cash,
solid play.
Today with his hero focuses, he is so on point. The hex is always perfectly timed. The speed scroll, the end snare, the backstab, everything perfectly in sync. And you just find those kills after kills.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. He has that down, man. This Blade Master combo with that disable, super sick.
And I think it's a good choice for him to stay with the blade.
I agree.
He is showing his control.
I saw this yesterday when he played on AZ versus Todd and played faster. Wasn't too impressive at all. It's banned. Like, he took it out immediately. So we're only left with maps where you can play the Blade Master. Next is Terenas Stand LV, chosen by Sonik.
Yeah, that's another possibly great Blade Master maps. We saw quite a few claws before. Here we could see them again. But
We have
this
a few
is
new
also...
We have a new sub, by the way. Blubberbear gifting a tier 1 sub to Ugri. So nice that you're back in the scene, providing great articles for Warcraft3.info. Go check him out. Regarding, for example, the host bot situation that will be changed with the new PTR. And a great recap of next China versus Korea.
Cash now, one step closer. I must say, I almost want to say he kind of deserves to go to an offline event once again. It's been so long for him. And he's only 2 maps away now. But this is Sonic's counter map pick. I'm pretty damn sure this is going to be a Keeper of the Grove. This Keeper, I think he never got to level 3, right?
I'm not 100% sure, but if I had to put money on it, I would say, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I think he just stayed on level 2 for the longest time. And I think that's where the Keeper's strongest. Get him to level 3 and get him there early. Before the entangle, before the dispel for the opponent is there. And then the entangle is just so unbelievably powerful. And this map right here is a great map to do this on. Terenas Stand, lots of experience to grab up with the first Ancient of War. And then after that, you can even creep quite a bit without the Ancient of War, with the help of the Treants. But you're gonna be going up against a strong Blade Master. Because he's gonna go for this regen inventory once again and go hunting for those claws. Seems like that is Cash's standard here on this map.
Yeah, with the Voodoo Lounge, certainly. There we go. Blade Master and Keeper of the Grove.
Yeah, no surprises here. Little surprising perhaps that the Ancient of War is not going for the Merc Camp right away.
Yeah.
Or is he still doing it?
Why would you position it so far away then? Maybe it's green camp into middle of the map to prevent the harass, like the creeping.
Yeah, I mean you could just eat a tree and then move towards the creep camp and creep it that way still to the Merc camp. I mean, with a wisp nearby, it is looking like he's gonna go for the lightning shield. We'll see what exactly his creep route here is. And yeah, it is Merc camp, just a little bit further away.
Okay. Everything else would be quite surprising here. Needs a little repair, costs a little resources, and that delays the tech for a little bit. Let's see if we can afford it. Lightning shield against the 2 rogue wizard or renegade wizards and the rogue wizard. Cash, is he going for the insta harass?
Yes.
Yes.
He bought a scroll of speed.
Yeah,
to
used it already.
Faster. If he gets the big one. Oh my god. This is such a massive deal.
Oh, so close, gets it. Item goes to the keeper, but the experience doesn't.
Yeah.
92 XP stolen. The fastest magpie in the world.
He knew exactly the timing. Goes for the scroll of speed, just barely gets it. And now he's got the Shadow Priest as well against the Entangle. Which, by the way, he doesn't even have.
Yeah, Treants.
Because he's stuck on level 1.
Yep, exactly. Oh boy, this is very, very, very bad for Sonic. Cash not going for the permanent items. not reliant on his luck again. And this is so nice for him. There's no entangle. He can't prevent the damage. Moonwell falls.
And he's got healing from the Shadow Priest here, as long as there is no entangle. So he's got the healing from there. And of course, from his heal selves.
And he's, oh my god, he's at 60% tech. He's half a tech ahead.
Yep. Sonic in trouble. You pick that keeper because he's so strong early game, but his early game has just been stunted, man.
Is this again Sonic's mind melting before a big win?
He's just standing there. He's just taking the hits.
Trying to trade because he had Moon Juice. But it doesn't work out that well. Yeah, he can just run away. Forcing more Moon Juice to be consumed. Shadow Priest dies though. Blade, can he go for the backstep? He's waiting for the second Windwalk, maybe. He has the mana now. Okay, but the Windwalk expires.
Would be going in very deep here. This is a little bit dangerous.
And this is level 2. This is Entangle. He steals the item. And that's about it. Okay. Wise decision to not run into that Entangle.
Yeah.
Tech is done.
Entangle now with 5 archers and a berserker. I think it's time for this Blade Master to leave here now.
Yeah. Torrent Totem and Beastery, Raider Walker play. No War Mill so far. So no early Headhunter this time. Maybe expecting Sonic to do something different? Mass Mercs this time.
Good Entangle, decent damage. And he's not going into Windwalk here. There's gonna be another Entangle in a second. Ooh, that was a little bit scary.
SH second for him as well. Little delayed. Sonic's tech is finishing as well. Once again without a Hunter's Hall.
Pushing here?
Looks like it. With Beastmaster's second push. Oh, no. Looks okay. Creeping here. Only level 2. But it is a Beastmaster.
This is a scary army right now. This is so much piercing damage. Focus fire on the grunts is gonna kill him in no time at all. Scroll the beast as well, by the way. Something we didn't mention yet.
It's not too impactful on the archers, but the Berserker and the Quill Beasts. There it makes a difference.
Still 25% on everything. If he positions it in the middle, that's so much bonus damage. And yeah, this is some super aggressive vintage Sonic play. Shop coming up as well. Only a level 1 blade against this. Oh, and the detonate makes it so he doesn't have the mana for the Windwalk. But Entangle doesn't last long enough. But grunts are not the units you need to beat this.
Nope, there's no Headhunter. There's mass summons. We have 4 already. And more Treants to come, I guess. Trying to take out the shop. He used it in the middle of everything. Plus 4 on the archer. Basically with marksmanship now. Okay, so it is good. The walkers are coming now. But yeah, no reinforced defenses. Those burrows will be slaughtered.
Finally, we have the first walker here with a Spirit Link. That helps a lot to keep this Blade Master alive. But he's only level 1.
And he's supply
barely an inventory.
37 supply out of 30. Entangle again. Cash. This looked so good for him. Oh, 13 HP.
A couple of these archers are dying. Scroll the Beast isn't gonna last too much longer. Oh, but now the SH. Yep, he's dead.
Wow.
Entangle, surround, and gone. But we'll be back kind of soon.
Healing cancelled on the Blade Master with these right clicks. There's no Entangle at the moment. Level 2 for the Blade Master.
Oh my God,
archers are falling, and now the Raiders are there. I don't know if he has Ensnare, but the damage is good. More and more archers are dead. And there's...
He can't get the SH back because his supply stuck and he didn't make a burrow yet.
Oh no.
Oh, that's a big problem.
Yeah, he lost the second burrow. Hero focus. Again, the answer for Cash.
Oh,
4 units
he gets it.
around gets it, but can he fight out? It's gonna be super close. Blade Master has no Windwalk, no staff, and the Keeper TP out. But again, getting another grunt.
Forces him away here, just barely surviving. Burrow coming up a little late. Perhaps this is the time to kill the peon here. No, keeps them all alive. Whoa. But he held that pretty well, man. Held on against the archers and a Scroll of the Beast push.
My god, we're getting once again mass subs, but we're gonna save that for after the game to not interrupt the gameplay here. But once again, thank you, Nubi Quakes. Your second time today. You're a madman, man.
Thank you so much.
Keeper of the Grove close to level 3. Beastmaster as well. Level 2, I mean. And here's the expansion. Sonik knows that this push was great, but he needs a follow-up. No tier 2 building at all. No Engine of Wind, no Huntress Hall, no lore. Cash held this. This was kind of an all-in, wasn't it? He didn't tech. And he didn't, like, build tech buildings, so... The longer the game goes, the better for Cash, right?
Needs the heroes though, needs the army, and he's not really there. Nice hex here to keep the keeper away, but he's still gonna get out of it. And there's the entangle. Only level 1 entangle, by the way. Doesn't last too long.
A player's forces are under attack.
But now he's gonna get level 3 here. And he really likes that level 2 entangle, unlike Foggy, who goes for the treants more so nowadays, it seems.
I think it was because there was a lot more archers in Sonic's army, so it made more sense. But it's treants, level 2 here as well against the Raiders, but Mass Dispel. But I think that was the last one, so Entangle could last for a while. Wind of Mana Stealing being used to prevent that. And he's just taking out the army this time. Heal Wave against the Blade Master, or for the Blade Master. Getting him back up. He's losing the Berserker as well. Cash is delaying this a lot. Windwalk. And now can he go for the Keeper without the Blade Master's damage? Oh, I can't keep the surrounds hold here.
Got it. He's got it. That's it. Keeper dead. Level up for the Blade Master. He doesn't have the mana, but he has the HP here to stay in this. And more healing as well.
It works again. I can't believe it. The Wind of Mana Stealing was so good. 36 supply for Cash, and he's getting rid of more and more units of Sonic. Blade Master save once more. My god. Level 3 here now.
Oh my god, that's a good purchase.
Yeah, but instant end snare. And instantly taking this out.
He's gonna get the Raider though, at least. Blade Master has healed up a little bit. Once again, SH almost level 3. He was level 1 before this. And that's level 3.
Double kill on the archers again. Heal Wave again. Blade Master.
Again.
Oh,
my.
So sweet. These surrounds today. What is up? And moving the Shadow Hunter away, replacing it with a Peon. Peon dies. He replaces it with a Raider. This is a perfect surround if I ever saw one. Beastmaster dead as well.
Cash is on fire right now, dude. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, he's a Demon Hunter with Immolation. Level 3 or something. I have no idea. This is... He flew under the radar for so long. When was the last tournament result that you remember from Cash? From the top of your head?
Yeah, it's been a while, man. I don't know.
Me neither. I have no idea. He wasn't in the big final or anything.
A player's forces
Was he in Rust Brain even? I don't know.
These surrounds, these hero kills, Cash. My god. He's still fighting up against an expansion.
Yeah, but only archers.
Yeah, but he
There's
has
still
a great timing to strike now. But if he falls back here, if he starts creeping, if he gives Sonic time, Sonic can come back.
But it's taking a long time to build these wins because he can't go for lores without a Huntress Hall. Keeper is back. How does he want to win with archers and mercs only? How?
Of course, it was amazing by Cash how he did this. But Sonic, you had the expansion coming up. Why are you going for such an attack? Without a TP.
Yeah.
I mean, I can understand the attack, either to do damage or, you know, just to distract. But bring a TP at least.
I think the answer is because it's Sonic. Like this never-ending aggression.
He's got pretty good heroes here, Sonic does. 3-3. But the Orc heroes are approaching 4-4. Blade Master with a really disappointing inventory this game.
Yeah, but he still got the kills, man.
Yeah, thanks to
despite that
awesome surrounds. He's gonna steal the heal scroll at the shop. Might reveal his positioning.
Sonic didn't check.
And you're only fighting against archers. It's so easy to out-micro this. There's no Cyclone. There's no slow. Only thing you have to be aware of is the Entangle.
It was the first one. Counter expansion by Cash. Mass repair on this tree. Sonic has to keep this up. There's no Nature's Blessing. Only 2 armor. Will he commit? Does he have a TP? Doesn't look... Okay, he does one on the Blade Master. Just pure right clicks. He has to save his SH though. Going forward. Is the damage enough of these Raiders? Mass repair. It is enough. Sonic's win condition seemingly gone. Losing 1 Spirit Walker here. But the counter expansion... Or the expansion is at 50%.
Players' forces are under
It's looking very, very desperate for Sonic.
Yeah, absolutely. And what is his tech? Like, what's he going for? And, I mean, no matter what he does go for, he doesn't have supply available anyways.
Yep.
He can't really go into upkeep right now. He needs items, he needs, I don't know, stuff.
50 supply mercs and archers.
Yeah. Mercs and archers against high-level orc. Ooh. But again, Blade Master the circlet only. That's a saving grace here, I guess.
I mean, if he wanted to, he could creep so much. But he doesn't. What's the levels here? 3.6, 3.5. No TP, no staff, only invul, heal potion, and heal scroll. Kind of risky, but Sonic going for another push. Most likely the last one in this game for him. Do or die.
Yeah, this is all in. Super all in. And it's a big army.
And it's a good timing.
Yeah. But also, Cash here, almost level 4 on the SH, level 4 on the Blade. Lots of illusions as well.
Cash coming through with his expo. Neutron yesterday killed it last second. But okay, level 4 here, going for the Mauler once more. Heal wave getting through. There's no item on this Shadow Hunter. This could bite him in the ass later. Lightning Shield immediately taking out, but Treants join the fight.
Versus his spells. He's going for the hero kill once again, realizing this might be the vulnerability one more time. Heal potion, but he can't get this around this time. And now he's standing in the middle of everything, which I guess is good for his melee units. This fight could still go either way. It's really close. This Mud Golem getting out a couple of slows as well. More Treants coming into this battle also. Everything was dropping low here for Cash. He's about to lose so much supply. Out of nowhere, Sonic's finding a comeback.
I agree, man. Level 4 on the Keeper of the Grove. Level 2 Entangle. He's going for the Shadow Hunter, who has no heal at the moment. Everything red for Cash. 35. Here's the Entangle. He gets the kill on the Shadow Hunter. Blade Master can't help. Did he try to pop over an item? I don't see it. Inventory is empty. Raiders all low. Little Chimera coming in against the Grunts, who are so devious against the Archers, but the Archers are all gone. Entangle number 2. Sonic out of nowhere. Back in this game. Back in the series. Equalizing it 1-1. Woo! That was not to be expected at all.
Absolutely not. And I think least of all it was kind of Cash expecting this one.
Yeah.
Didn't respect that push enough. He could have let his expo die. I think that would have been fine. Go for more army, get more mana, get more healing, and then engage. But I guess you can understand him having a pretty confident feeling in that game up to that point. But man, what a killer instinct by Sonic, going for that attack one more time. Last, very, very last chance.
And so we're down to a best of 3, and we are at 975 subs because the absolute madman Nobi Quakes has gifted another 50 subs right here. Congrats to all of you who got one. It takes too long to read all of them, but man, this is 100 subs given by Nobi Quakes today. Blows my mind. There's Sideshow as well for the 20-month resub, one of our strongest supporters in history. Hail Hydra for the 20th time, I guess. Thank you, my man. Man, we are getting close to the 1,000 subs. Unbelievable.
Thank you so much, Kenobi Quakes and also Hydra. Absolutely amazing. 100 subs only today. And it was more before that as well.
And of course, if you got gifted a sub, you can renew it for $1 only since it's still September. Make use of it. Get all the replays for October because the Warcraft action is going to be absolutely insane. Hopefully content every day if we can make it work with studies and job and whatever. You get the replay packs of every cast we do. Almost every cast we do. What was the game? I lost the game name, Remo. Ah.
FB.
Yep.
Are you in? Ah, there you go. Nice.
They won't start without me, man. Yeah, you get replay packs, no ads, emotes, and the sub badge. So, good bang for your buck here if you renew for just $1.
Why is Blade not playing in these qualifiers? In the open qualifier, which he would have had to go through, that was either on his birthday or on someone else's birthday. Anyways, he couldn't play, unfortunately, but we certainly hope to have him in the second installment because there's going to be a second qualifier as well.
Indeed. And there is a third map. It is Ancient Isles. Sonic in the bottom right, Cash in the upper left. swap this real quick. And we're good to go.
Man, I can't believe that momentum didn't lead to a victory. I was feeling sure that Cash had that game with these awesome moves. But not quite good enough.
I said it yesterday already that 1.301 might be a blessing to this matchup, actually. How long were we suffering from boring Talon games over and over and over again? And now we've seen so many Night Elf Orc games, and I'm not getting tired of them at all.
No, it is really action-packed, really interesting back and forth. And Talon's definitely also the strategy that I could do without the most in the old patch, and we see him only rarely anymore. The Keeper, of course, I can understand that he is, I mean, I know it myself, can be very frustrating to play against, but I feel like he produces really entertaining games to watch. And it is the Keeper once again, against the Blade Master. Once more. Last game it was this scary Mass Archer and Merc Camp push that put Cash on the defensive, and he had to go for that miraculous hold on tier 2, where he already found himself in quite a bit of trouble. That was, of course, though, thanks to an easy Merc Camp access. This is absolutely not the case here on this map. Also, level 3 Keeper, I think, should be hard to acquire, so I can understand this being the map pick for the Orc here for Cash. I think this should be a pretty good map for him.
Alright, I expected a Farseer, actually, because of the rush distance between the two bases, but yeah, after the loss yesterday, maybe really not feeling comfortable, and why would you give up one of your strongest tools, the Hex and Snare backstab combo? But okay, Sonik once again the aggressor. Not creeping at all. And it's not a Huntress opening. Or am I missing something? No.
Are under attack.
Passive Engine of War.
Yeah. He wants to get this grunt killed. I think that's the idea here. He's actually not going to the creep camp despite seeing it with the Wisp. He actually wants to go for peon kills instead of the grunt. I guess the grunt has too many hit points in the end. And he will get that first peon. A 1 peon loss is okay. Could almost save that as well. That was close. But Keeper not able to creep at all. And remember, he doesn't have Treants to creep. It is Entangle. So he's going to be stuck on level 1 here for a while.
Yeah, this is weird. I mean, Sonic is weird, but this is... I really don't see the reason here. Gloves of Haste, of course, nice. Oh, nice dodge as well by Cash.
Yeah, that was so close. He was already in the animation for the Entangle. Well done. Does he have scroll speed? He does. He's trying for the TP here once again. Trying to walk in front. He has one more Windwalk after this. He's gonna pop it.
Ooh, right before the next Entangle. Here we go. But I don't think it's enough.
He's got one more Windwalk. Has to get in front. Oh, and blocks him as well. And one more Windwalk.
Oh, but it's not enough, the damage roll. And there must be an Entangle soon. Sonic is not going
But if he
for
turns
it.
around, he may die. Okay, now he has the vision. Okay. Ooh, that was some amazing Blade Master control though.
Yeah. Cash really stepping up his game. We knew that he had good ladder stats with like 102 or something. But he never brought it to the table until today and yesterday.
Knobi Quakes here. After all these subs, even with a donation, 10 euros, he says, my thanks and for all to your casting. You and Remo rock. P.S. You miscounted.
I don't think we miscounted, but usually on Saturdays and Sundays we get a lot of subs, and so they expire also during this cast. So that's, I guess, what happens. Thank you very much, man. Glad you enjoy it.
So, Keeper now having a scary early game, but this is definitely a grunt kill, right? Oh, nice Shadow Meld usage here as well. It's gonna require the second Entangle, I guess, but that's easily worth it. And that grunt is gonna die. Oh my god.
Right. Preventing the Keeper from leveling up, and yeah, no reveal. Could be 2 dead archers here, I guess. But no. Oh, he can't. He wants to surround him, right? Doesn't work.
A little scary. What's also scary is that Knobi Quakes is coming in again with the 50 subs.
Here's the
first-
surround.
Yeah. But he doesn't have damage here, right?
Not really, no. The grunt is there as well. Reveal is in, so he can't keep him into this Shadow Melt. Beastmaster is coming in. That gives him some damage, especially against this grunt. Sonic, the harass didn't work, but this is looking quite good.
Oh, the archer save. Really nice. 2 of them to the moon well.
And he can't get
That's
the
2 grunts down.
Yeah. Never lose a grunt in the early game, but never, ever, ever lose 2 grunts in the early game. They are so important because they bring in the damage against archers.
Yeah. Especially if you were to face off against such a push again. But it's a level 1 keeper. It's no mercs. I doubt he's going for that again.
And this time it's the Troll Headhunter. With a War Mill. This time he has more piercing damage. And this time Sonic is building some tier 2 buildings as well. With the Engine of Wind once more. No tech, no second wind though. But he doesn't have the gold at the moment. Boots on the keeper.
Single wind. Could that mean hippo archers? I thought that once before today. Didn't come to pass. Looks like Cash now is going for a distraction attack.
I mean,
Moving across the entire map.
if he sees the War Mill, I think he won't go for it because going for the burrows then with hippos is not really possible if there's fortified or reinforced defenses. Going for the burrows now, old school Night Elf play, and then of course you get countered by Bat Riders. Pretty hard.
Yeah. He's gonna lose this Burrow. Once again, he is supply stuck, and this Headhunter is dead as well. I thought 1-1 heroes, he's not gonna push, but screw that. It is Sonic. He wants to be aggressive all of the time, all day, every day. And still there's no dust here. That is certainly a bit of a mistake, so these archers are safe, at least for about more, another half an hour here in in-game Warcraft time. Because then it's daytime. And I guess they will be falling.
So many kills for Sonic, man. Headhunter dead again. He's going for hacks on the archer instead of the keeper. Switching it up here, but this it's the 3rd grunt dying. This push is working out so well.
It's also getting a couple of archers though. Hex gets the one, backstab the other. Okay, there's the staff to save this one at least. Dude, it's a super brutal early game once again. There's losses everywhere.
Yeah.
Only the heroes surviving.
For once, I guess. Double Engine of Wind now. Tier 3. Normal Cyclone talent play. Well, except that it's a Keeper of the Grove and not a Demon Hunter. And he's not facing a TC. I don't know if this Hex decision is the best. I mean, you get a lot of control, but you really want the Serpent Ward damage in the end, I guess.
But on the early stages of tier 2, it's just so good. So at that point, it's by far the best spell.
Yeah, that's
Maybe you
true.
could, if this goes super late, you could consider perhaps Tome of Retraining as well. We'll see about that. Raider here is perhaps going to be falling, but what about the Beastmaster? With a couple of crits coming in, they are unlocked the Hex to prevent the staff, and that is the hero kill. Dude, you cannot keep these hero kills away from Cash today.
No, I mean, Sonic is adapting a little. He's actually buying the staff for once. And it's still not enough.
Well,
and it's still not enough.
That was such a nice Hex, dude. That was perfect.
Tier 3 is done.
Coming in as well.
Is he going for an Orb of Venom? No, no resources. So sick.
Both players here are still struggling to get to 40 supply at 34 only each. But now, game seems to finally be slowing down. A little unusual in Sonic games. So we are...
So
creeping up a
true.
little bit
That
more.
is so true. Red spot for him now, though. Could be a great item. And it is a health stone. I mean, there's gotta be hero focus, so health stone... Well, does it help him? He will be hexed, so... I don't know if he can use it.
Can pop it a little bit early, maybe. Could be good. Oh, nice. Fairy Fire on the Blade Master here is going to be revealed for quite a while. Shorter duration, though, in the new patch. As we know. And solo leveling on the SH here. Keeping the Blade Master on level 2. Understandable, I guess. Heal wave. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! He's skipping the heal wave.
Okay. Hex and Serpent Wards. Full damage build. Kodo, Headhunter, and Serpent
A
Wards.
player's forces are under
No
attack.
Kodo yet. Oh, Entangle here. He would love to have a heal wave now. What you do is wrong, right? No, I like the Serpent Ward play.
No, this camp is never level 3 for him.
No.
He needs level 3 though on the SH. Only then do the Serpent Boards really become good.
I mean, he can snipe talents and archers, can dispel against summons. It's not that hard to get experience. Nice cancel again. And the Orb of Venom now. Damage ticks down on the Blade Master. Nice little lasted here, man. That costs a lot of healing and gives him damage over time.
A player's forces are under
Think a
attack.
third. It is actually a talent game after all.
Yep.
But the Orc army is looking quite a bit different, of course.
No level 3 keeper yet, but he's getting closer and closer. Red spot for cash.
That's a big one. That's a double level up right there. And the big item, of course. Oh, but Sonic's moving across. Is he fast enough here for the creep jack? Not for the big one. But maybe he can catch him in a bad position still. But that's a level up. That's the big deal.
Okay, Serpent Wards level 2. Sonic, what can you do against the position? Looks good because the Raiders can't reach the talents. Pocket Factory in front up as well. The Serpent Wards are attacking the creeps. They are not good. Pocket Factory down. So is the Raider up front. Level 2 for the Beastmaster. More and more Serpent Wards. How much mana is there? Oh, plenty. This should be enough damage to deal with the talents here. Wind of the Wind on the talents here. They are using or feeling their own medicine. Going for the Beastmaster once more. Dead he is. Was there Hex again perfectly? Yes, there was, because the staff was ready. Going for the next hero focus. Is there an end snare at range? No, there's not. But the Keeper a little far forward. There is, of course, always Hex if you want to go for it. But the mana is empty. And level 3 for the Keeper as well. Still a few talents. 42 supply versus 38.
Dude, these hero kills. Again and again. It's so good. But the standing army for cash isn't really the biggest anymore. The one walker here might die. A lot of damage towards him. A little too far forward maybe. And Sonic strikes back. 42 supply for him. 41 for cash.
More Headhunters. He needs mana on the Shadowhunter as fast as possible. And that gives Sonic time to get the Beastmaster back. More and more talents. Back to 46 supply. Maybe even a potion. Doesn't need it. Clarity, of course, is the item of choice. Now we have the Kodo. Now we have the Clarity running here as well. Blade Master needs an invul. And he's going for it. He has the gold. Is it off cooldown? Yes, it is. But Sonic is hungry for another fight.
Alright, Serpent Board setup gonna come in here in a moment, I imagine. Pocket Factory towards the back, but gets taken out very fast.
TP available. Staff on the Tinker as well. No Beastmaster yet. There we go. Going for the shop once more. For Clarity for himself to be able to provide him with Quill Beasts. How disappointed are you that there's no Bash Bear here?
I mean, you have to save it for the special games, right? for the special occasions.
Like the winner bracket quarterfinal yesterday.
Exactly. I mean, this game isn't about too much. No, just kidding. This is about who goes to China, guys. This is very important. Ancient of War moving forward. That one's gonna perhaps soak up some Serpent Ward hits. That would help.
I like how Sonic is focusing the Serpent Wards. He does it better than most players I've seen against it yet. Because sometimes they're just simply ignored, which I truly don't understand. Especially once they are at level 3.
Right now, quite a few talents are available again. Blade Master up in the air quickly, of course. And the Serpent Boards aren't fully set up yet. You can have 4 out at a time. If they don't get focused before, of course, that is. Is he going to go for the hero kill once again? He sure is. With the invul potion, he's going for the Tinker, and that one is dead. Could have grabbed the staff. Wait a minute. Where did the staff go? He doesn't have a staff anymore.
Tinker.
Tinker had it. Okay.
Yep. And he's gone. So opening up potential for more hero kills, and the Beastmaster is kind of out of position, but nice Cyclone here preventing this surround. Cash at the moment at 49 supplies, Sonic at 50. It looks way more. And I like how he kites back. This Serpent Wards don't do anything right now. Almost a surround of the Keeper there, but he does have a Town Portal and the Health Stone. So the target should be the Beastmaster, but he's not. Forcing the Town Portal here. Can he get rid of the shop? I don't think so. Can he get rid of the Beastmaster? Doesn't seem like it. No. Great play by Sonic once more. This kiting game, in the absence of too many raiders, worked really, really well.
Yeah, I agree. Huh. Interesting game. So we keep on at around 50 supply, slowly. More experience is trickling in.
This is so weird that Ancient Isles is kind of known as the map where we see the most creeping and that produces the most boring games. There's this camp, 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 this camp. They are not doing anything against these creeps, they're just fighting each other.
Yeah, this is a Sonic game, dude. This is not about creeping. Not at all. Big boy, the Red Ray goes to the Orc level 4 for the Blade Master, and more importantly perhaps, the Robo the Magi for the SH. More mana now for him. Difficult position though to engage into these talents. The piercing damage isn't finding them just yet. Oh, and a lot of stuff is dying here for Cash. It's looking pretty critical at the moment. And over the critical strike.
Going for the Keeper again. This time no TP, no potion. But the stone consumes the stone and keeps him alive. Cyclone against the Shadow Hunter once more. There is a lot more hacks to work with, but he controls the Beastmaster, keeps him back. Cyclone again, both heroes out of position. What can he do? Where's the damage? He's going for the Keeper once more, but without an invul. How does he want to control him? Cyclone over and over and over again. This time the stone is gone. Can he force the Keeper? He is stuck. There's another Hex, but is there more damage? The Tinker Staff is off cooldown, gets rid of him. But now he's out of the fight. Kodo Beast taken out, with the magic damage is working well. Level 3 on the Beastmaster, level 2 Quill Beast, and that thing is putting in some serious damage. Cyclone over Cyclone over Cyclone over Cyclone. This Shadow Hunter, this must be so dizzy trying to go for the Tinker, but that doesn't work. Sonic in total control and in the lead and one map away from Shanghai.
Damn, dude. What an exciting back and forth once again. It just seems like, I don't know, when there's too many talents in the super late game, Cyclone still is good, it turns out.
My god. Seriously, such a crazy game. Both had the lead ones. Cash again, great play. Sonic again, great recovery. And yeah, this is absolutely worth a lower bracket final this series.
Yeah.
And for the very first time in Back to Warcraft history, we are above 1,000 subscribers. Thanks mostly to Herr Wusel, who paved the way for the hero here, for the 1K breaker that is Naviquake. So many subs today. You are unbelievable, man. Seriously.
Thank you so much. What a milestone to break, man. 1K subs. It's not long ago at all where our record for 500 subs was broken. And now 1,000. That is
just doubled it.
So sick. Thank you.
Also, Mentos Me for the Prime sub, and Nobiquake's gifting, like, continues to gift here. Like it's Christmas and he's Santa. It's a pretty rad stream here today once more.
Dude, when we scroll down stream labels, it's just Nobiquakes, Nobiquakes,
Yeah.
Nobiquakes.
Yeah.
It's like there's a bug in the program.
Maybe there is and we're not aware.
Absolutely crazy, man. Thank you so much.
Seriously, unbelievable what's happening in the past 2 weeks. Quite unbelievable what's happening on these maps here as well. Sonic 2 match points after being stomped in the ground on map number 1. He is so back. And he could go back to China for the first time in 3 years. WCA 2015, when he accompanied Hawk, Yaws, and Hate, Love, Anger to Yinchuan. Quite a different city this time. Quite a different organization as well. For the better, both of it.
Absolutely. I'm really impressed with Sonic here, man. Like, it always seems like he's falling behind and there's this crazy plays from Cash, but then Sonic is like, he never gives up, never says die, keeps on coming back and back and back.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's without a TP, sometimes he loses his heroes, but other times he just has that push, has that timing, and wins the game right there on the spot. So impressive. Really like what he's showing.
Seriously, like, this is the anti-Infi. I mean, totally different characters, totally different everything. But, yeah. He would not give up a game in 3 minutes, man. Not at all.
Once again, it's Keeper, of course, and the response remains the same. It is the Blade Master. Nothing differently tried here. No SH first. No Farseer first. This is what we've been seeing from other players,
A player's
from
forces
other
are
regions,
under attack.
also in Europe, of course. But no. Cash is so good with his Blade Master. I think it's a good choice he's staying with his Blade Master.
I agree. As I said before, his Farseer play yesterday was against Human, though, but it was still not the greatest I've ever seen. So, close-up attack again for the Keeper. Nice addition, and he doesn't end this creep here, doesn't waste the time of the Keeper, but runs over with Treants to creep these Murlocs. And I like it because soaking up poison damage with summons is always nice, doesn't affect you in the longer run.
And its inventory not too bad at all. Slippers for a little bit more armor and attack speed. Not quite the mantle, but certainly good. Won't complain. And now he's almost level 2 as well. Oh, maybe he ended this creep camp a little bit early. Okay. He's not yet level 2. This didn't quite exactly pan out the way he was imagining, I think. Is he really gonna go for Treant only harass now? Okay, I guess so.
Okay. The Entangle Harass didn't really work in the past couple of games, so I like that he's changing it up. Way better against buildings, and what a timing by Sonik this is, preventing this burrow. Can he? Though he has to send in more Treants, but I think he can't. So this burrow is gonna finish.
Yeah,
Good
a
reaction
rare
by Cash.
mistake there. Messing up the creep route, not getting to level 2. That's a really big deal. For the early game like this. Like, can't go for any peons. Blade Master's chasing you down, you're dropping low. You might be forced into the TP here, actually.
Yeah, man. Backstab. This is AI all over again. TP gone. And there's more subs coming in, this time not gifted, but like voluntarily. Mr. Brenton Fraser, thank you for the
Player's
sub.
forces are under
Apocalypse asks, Owlright, Wild True, and Drug Nissen. This is a serious sub train here. Thank you guys a lot.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, focus. God, that's so sick. The support in the past couple of weeks is just insane for this.
Can he get the last hit here? Blade Master, yep. Gets that one as well. But a grunt might be the trade. Well, no, wait a minute. Keeper's out of mana. This grunt's surviving. And this is all because he took so much damage earlier. The Moonwell sip didn't give him enough mana again. Oh, but actually, oh, the grunt block as well. Ooh, oh my god, Cash. Is he seeing the Matrix right now or what?
Well, we saw we said that before. Keeper has mana again. Does he want to dive? Oh, was out of range for the tangle.
Yeah, but even if he gets the tangle, the grunt will not die there. It's too deep.
With the Treants? I'm not sure. But he's not attacking here. Warmill once again. Lining up with the tier 2 almost perfectly to produce the first. Oh, this is once again a lot of archers, man.
So he's again going for the SH, again gonna be going for the headhunters into the mix. I think he shouldn't let this get to 50 supply. And that's a very stressful game for Cash. I think if you give the Night Elf here the 50 supply of pure talents, you don't have enough to spell against that. I think he has to keep on fighting, has to keep up the pressure. We're far way away from that, but something to keep in mind maybe for later. Again, it's the Beastmaster push, but this time it's 3 healthy grunts.
Yeah, this is gonna be a lot easier than it was on AI.
Oh, wisps! Is
What?
this Ancient of War push? What's going on?
Yeah, he can't go for APs, that's for sure. Did we miss a Huntress Hole somewhere? No, shop in the main. This spell against the Shadow Hunter? Like instant master spell?
Maybe? Has to load the peons up into the burrow. Very important. SH in a bit of a bad position.
You're
Can't
right.
get entangled surrounded here. Not allowed.
He really is going for the Ancient of War.
Oh, and the SH. Very far forward, too far forward, almost around it, but not quite, so he will get out. We haven't seen a skill point from him yet. It's the heal wave, actually, to provide sustain here in dealing with this siege. And surround again.
Yep.
He's got it.
On the Beastmaster, there is no staff for Sonik. He was overconfident, maybe, with the win on AI. This doesn't work without too many summons, I guess. The peons are helping with the little pickaxes, preventing this engine of war most likely. Yep, and Cash holds.
Gonna lose this grunt here, perhaps. Close.
Keeper
There's one more entangle.
has no TP. And oh, that was so important. Speed scroll still running. Windwalk still running. Can he get in range somehow? Yes, he does. Running away.
Oh.
Keeper dead as well. Double kill for Cash.
And it's gonna be more, isn't it?
He's clearing out these archers, man.
Okay, once again, Sonic trying to be aggressive. That shouldn't surprise us anymore, I guess.
Sonic is down to 3 archers, 34 supply against 36. Beastmaster is back. Of course, only level 1. Keeper was level 2. That will take more time.
Stealing the Ogre Magi away here. Hoping for another claws or perhaps the gloves. Lots of nice stuff to pick up here. Oh, again, the Ensnare here is gonna force a kill on this grunt. Doesn't want to heal it. Didn't have the mana. Nice deny though, at least. But is this once again perhaps a little too ambitious, what Cash is doing right here?
I thought the same. He wanted to get rid of the experience on Sonic's side of the map, which I like, the idea in general. But is he really accomplishing too much? I think he is. Level 3 and 2. He's getting rid of this critical mass of archers, I guess. Or is there a critical mass? Seems like it. Oh, another deny.
Nice.
Both players really have amazing moments in this series.
And here's Spirit Link now. Everything just became quite tanky, but he knows the Keeper's right around the corner. Gonna pop out in a moment. Dude, this series is so awesome so far. Just nobody's ever taking the foot off the gas.
Yeah. And this was the case yesterday for Cash vs. Neutron as well. If you haven't seen that, check it out. It's fantastic. If you can't get enough of Night Elf vs. Orc in 1.30. But of course, only after the cast. Only once we've determined who's going to China alongside Foggy and who's winning this entire qualifier.
Here's the Keeper. He's got 2 entangles to use, but only level 1. Holding on to the mana for now. And it is the late game talent transition again. Oh, the items here for Cash, really good. Invul and Heal Scroll bought, and now he wants to engage again. 44 supply for him, 36 only still. And he's going for the talents. I think that's the key. Don't let them get to critical mass.
He's getting the first one, trying to get the second one. There's a potion for him as well. No master for Sonic. He's on initiate. He's not even at adept. Losing 1 raider to the entangle, but that's okay. He still has ensnare if he wants to go for a hero kill. And yeah, more and more archers dying. A totally different approach by Cash to not aim for the heroes, like in this fight at least, but getting rid of the units over and over and over. Blade Master's dropping.
Low, but has plenty of potions here. He just seems to be steamrolling over this now. Archer is not even entirely perfectly microed. Maybe Sonic has given up this game as well.
No, he's never giving up. Is he going to tier 3? Yes, but he's only halfway through. Second Engine of Wind only coming in now. So his talent tech is very, very delayed. And all of a sudden we have a level 3 SH as well. This game is going almost flawlessly for Cash.
And I think this game he has the perfect skill build. He has Heal Wave and Serpent Wards, right? Did we see a Hex?
I don't think so.
We did. And now we can go back, go for some salves, go for some clarities. His army is already super healthy. Can steal some heal scrolls or something maybe. And then, dude, Sonic is still at only 28 supply.
Yeah, it's sick.
Not even mass training.
46 for Cash.
Oh, steals a ton of experience. It's level 4.
He could have used it so well. For the Keeper. Would have been almost level 3.
And I wouldn't be surprised if we see level 2 Serpent Wards here coming out in a moment. Ensnare after Ensnare. This is the kill unless the staff becomes ready, but no, the Ensnare lock is there. And I don't know what you're supposed to do against what's coming your way right here.
But I wouldn't be surprised if Sonik somehow turns this around. Would fit the series totally, but I mean, that would be a 1 in a million game, and that's usually not supposed to happen. Not even if Master finishes, but that's way too long. There is Fury Fire now, but the Keeper is kind of blocked, gets out. But there's Windwalk, there's an Invul, there is no rescue for the Keeper of the Grove. And that is, once again, the equalizer in this series. We go full distance, we go into map 5, one map to decide it all. Not at all, but you know, who's going to China alongside Foggy.
That's really cool. Ooh, baby. This is so tense right now. Cash with the big plays in this series, I feel like, but it's Sonik with the relentlessness. In that last game, honestly, he was kind of stomped. But before that, it was super close. And now, our last and final map. It's gonna be Turtle Rock. Used to be a really good orc map, but that's the old meta. Would be kind of fitting if this was close positions now.
Yeah, I thought the same. Like when I saw it's Turtle Rock in the chat, I was like, okay, if this really is close position, man. We've seen this a lot, so I wouldn't be too surprised. No big breaks here. Dude, are you kidding me? Remo Stradamus with a call. It is close position.
It had to be.
Seriously, it had to be.
Alright, guys. Last game to finish this off. Only one map to decide who is going to China, and it's close position, Turtle Rock, as tense as it can be. Who does that favor? Keeper of the Grove, I guess. If he goes over there right away, starts entangling your stuff, goes for a couple of archers, suddenly your grunts start dying, Blade Master's stuck on level 1. Could be a tough opening here for Cash.
Oh man. Yeah, if it's talents again, this is pretty damn tough to hold on against it. But this was exactly the position yesterday of Cash versus Neutron. And that game was the sickest I've seen in 1.30. And
So
if they recreate the magic of yesterday here, I won't complain. I might lose my voice, but I won't complain.
So heroes remain the same, Keeper and Blade. And the Wisp sees the base. Is he gonna reveal his own positioning? I'm not sure. I think it was saw. I think it was seen.
Okay, it's just a shop, right? Yeah, so he's not going in to confirm. Man, the stakes are so high. There's a 2-week travel on the line here. There's guaranteed prize money, I guess. The chance to meet with the best in the world. They both know how it feels. They've been on Netties basically the entire last year, and they never had the chance to play against the Chinese elite, against the Korean elite on equal ping. If they win one map more, they get that chance.
And actually here, it's Sonik not creeping the green camp first. Going for that Keeper harass right away. 21 supply trick here. Get a couple of wisps more quickly. Blade Master going for the Ogre Magi. Is he really trying for the big boy kill? He knows where the Keeper is right now. But no, not doing that. Too risky.
Shop is finished. This time it's an Entangle harass again, as it is only one burrow. And he can't save that one. Can he deny it? Nope. First blood in this map 5. Almost stucking him in. But no.
So one peon dead. Not the end of the world. Tech fairly late here.
Yeah.
Could have gone for that a little bit earlier. Cash could have. Went for the borrow as well. Wants to have something to save his peons quickly if the Keeper should be coming in. Wants some spears to be thrown back as well.
Sonik has started the tech a little earlier. Can go for talents earlier. Can go for the burrows because there's no way Cash can go for Warmel and reinforced defenses before there's the initial push on tier 2.
And that tech timing matters. If it's this Beastmaster push again, and your SH is just like half a minute late to the party,
Players' forces are under attack.
that could be dangerous. Keeper here running low on mana, and once he's out of mana, the Blade Master can start creeping without any danger, basically.
He's
Almost
not
diving deep here.
Yeah, but he's not getting the block. He's not getting the
Time
burrow.
for scroll speed again. Force that TP again.
Looks like it, man.
Oh, the
Good blocks. And with that position, he forced him to go the long route. Oh, nice trick by Sonic. But he might be getting it in the end anyway. TP. Oh, he was trying to hit him there. Can he reach somehow for the moon? Well, that would be a big investment.
A player's
No
forces are under
TP.
attack.
And
Blade Master
speed scroll
movement was
used and a
good.
lot of wind walk.
Yeah, Blade Master moving was good, but not perfect. Maybe he could have gotten out 1 or 2 more hits. But also, yeah, nice sidestepping right there. And now, there's a lot of entangle here. And a lot of piercing damage to back that up as well. With the archers, we have 6 already. The one, he has to get the kill on this. But it's so dangerous. What if your Blade Master gets surrounded? Doesn't have the mana anymore. Oh, and it's looking
Not denying.
a little scary here for Cash.
Indeed. I think 1 map ago he would have gotten that deny. 2 maps ago. Maybe he's getting a little tired. It's the 5th game in a row. Pretty dragging. While Foggy is leaning back in his chair and enjoying how both players are getting more and more exhausted in this intense battles. Okay, Sonic is pushing this on level 1 against level 1. Tier 2 is ready as well. But if he gets the shop, that's horrendous. Sonic pushing his way to China, question mark.
And now he had to go for the heal cells from the shop before it fell, so the SH is even further delayed. Oh man. The close positions here. Not doing Cash any favors.
Is it again the lower bracket curse for Cash? He was trying so many times. And it's looking desperate. He needs to go for the hero kill, but the Shadow Hunter only started now. He needs the Hex. The grunts are low. Oh, this is looking horrible. Absolutely horrible. What a momentum swing compared to game 4. Like, what changed? I mean, of course, close position, different map, etc. But this looks like a different day.
I'm afraid close positions do have a lot to do with this. Otherwise, Blade Master would be looking different in the archer push as well. But still, good play by Sonic. He's starting to lose a couple of his archers here, but he has so many more coming.
There's
More
no-
and more from the lane. The Blade Master dropping low.
And dies.
that-
And the altar is occupied at the moment. Shadow Hunter is popping out now, but he has no damage. He only has, well, his life to hold on to. I think that's a little bit of hate against the close position, but GG Grad. Sonic is going back to China after WCA 2014 and WCA 2015. He is coming to WGL Winter 2018.